I've been traveling around a lot, as you know, and one of the most interesting meetings I was at last week was in Toronto at the local education groups meeting, the LEG meeting. They are a remarkably committed group of clinicians and researchers and supporters of the learners and the faculty at NOSM. And with the LEG organizations, there have been a lot of groundbreaking population-based research that's been going on. I have to say they were a really neat group of people. Here's some of what they had to say. Marianne, what is a LEG?
LEG is a local education group, so it's a structure that helps physicians gather together to create and share scholarly activities.
What's the PPRN?
The Practice-Based Research Network.
What is that?
What is it? So basically, it's a really exciting initiative that's come up for NOSM, where we're going to be looking at collecting the patient data, de-identified patient data of patients living in the North, so that clinicians, community-based clinicians, can answer their own research questions.
We're looking to support and to collaborate. Merlin is a medical education research lab in the North, and wanting to...
Thank you for spelling that out. Not all my readers know what Merlin stands for.
Absolutely. To support faculty who are interested in research.
As I wrap up this round of tours, the winter is setting in, and I have to say it's been a great fall, but I'm looking forward to being in Sudbury and Thunder Bay for a good chunk of time. One of the things that I'll be doing is talking to the staff in early December about strategic planning. And as you know, this blog has been mostly about strategic planning. And it's been important for us at NOSM to reflect deeply on some of the key issues. One of the most important questions I'm asking is, what do we mean by social accountability? Is social accountability just a term that we bandy around to say we should be focused on Indigenous issues or Francophone issues, or on issues related to admissions for students to have better accessibility? While all of those are important issues, they're not what the definition of social accountability is. And as this medical school enters into the next 15 years of its life, it's going to be critical that we start thinking in terms of issues that confront society on a day-to-day basis. Mental health and addictions, poverty, and significant problems that we're going to encounter because climate change is the greatest threat to health that we know. Those of you who will wonder why I say that is because you haven't seen the effects of drought or, in fact, the effects of significant flooding around the world. But as it happens in Northern Ontario, these effects will be felt fairly soon because of worsening situation for food security and water security. And so why don't you join us as we start thinking about the next strategic plan for NOSM. NOSM 2.0. It's going to be really interesting, but we want to hear from you. We want to know what your ideas are and how you're going to contribute to it. Thank you.